Welcome to Decolonize Your Mind Class 101. In these classes, I will teach African story known as history to the colonizer, African spirituality known as science to the colonizer, and African witchcraft known as astrology to the colonizer. By the end of this class, you will know exactly why Africans read time differently, why European astrology is misleading to the African mind, and what synchronized numerology meant in ancient Africa. Today's class begins with the very definition of spirituality, and to be spiritual is to breathe. So how did ancient Africans define breath? In ancient Africans' holy science, the body was the same as the day and was the same as the year. And what sustained all these three was the power of breath. The human body is sustained through breathing in oxygen and breathing out carbon dioxide, a process that has the heart swelling and shrinking into a heartbeat. When our ancestors say the body is the same as the day and the same as the year, what they meant was that as the body breathes in and out, the day also breathes in and out, and so does the year and the great year. What do I mean? The body is sustained by the movement of the heart. Likewise, the day is sustained by the movement of the sun. And in astrology, the sun and the heart mean the same thing. As the human heart pumps oxygenated blood to the rest of the body and collects deoxygenated blood from the rest of the body, the sun also pumps in positive energy into the earth and expels negative energy on a daily basis to keep the planet alive with the help of the moon. How? Again, you may ask. In ancient Africa, the position of the sun is what dictated not just time, but also meanings in numerology and mathematics in general. The day was made up of a total of 24 hours. The 24 hours further divided into 12 hours above and 12 hours below. 12 hours breathing in, 12 hours breathing out. 12 hours above mirror reflecting on one another, and 12 hours below mirror reflecting on one another, together collectively forming the four chambers, familiar to the heart's four chambers, right? The 11th hour in African time is the darkest hour and is represented by Gemini. This is the darkest hour because the sun is not yet born. See, the sun is above, the moon is below. The 11th hour is the darkest hour, but the 9th hour is where the new beginning starts, and it's marked by Aries, while the 10th hour is marked by Taurus, and the 12th hour, just after the darkest dawn, this is where it's represented by 00, divine feminine, Cancer. 00 here represents the divine feminine, which is Cancer, and 1 represents the divine masculine, representing the time when the sun starts to show its face in the morning, and is represented by Leo, the sun, the heart. 2 is another feminine sign, Virgo, in the morning. This is when the sun is just, starting to mature up as it goes all the way to 6. And Virgo, Europeans call it 8, and yet it is 2 in African time. 3 is Libra, representing equilibrium, saa tatu. 4 is Scorpio, representing protection. When the sun is at 5, it's at Sagittarius, adventure. When the sun reaches Capricorn, 6 in numerology, it means taking a step back. The sun is pausing, it will not go up. Taking a step back to actually now reflect on the energy that it gained here and reflect back on it as it goes down. A mirror reflection, meaning if here is Leo, here is Leo. If here is Virgo, here is Virgo. If here is Libra, here is Libra. If here is Scorpio, here is Scorpio. If here is Sagittarius, here is Sagittarius. If here is Capricorn, here is Capricorn as well. Meaning, the sun has gained energy up to here, oxygenated blood, and the sun has lost energy up to here, deoxygenated blood. That is the cycle of above. Then we move to the cycle of below that starts with Aquarius at number 1, divine masculine below. Pisces is number 2 below, opposite Virgo above. We have Aries at 3 balancing Libra above, Taurus at 4 balancing Scorpio above, Gemini at 5 balancing Sagittarius above, At 6, we have divine feminine Cancer, balancing Capricorn above, before you again start. When you reach 1 a.m., they call it 1 a.m. in European time, but in African time, it is saa saba usiku. When you reach saa saba usiku, you go back. Again, Aquarius starts. It's a reflection. And then Pisces, followed by Pisces. Then Aries, the beginning of another day. Then we go to Taurus. And then we go to Gemini, which is the divine alignment. And then we meet the divine feminine. And then we go back to the sun. So the sun gets oxygenated down here. Then it goes, spends that oxygen, depletes it, comes back for it, spends it. So it's like breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And that is how the day breathes. And so I will be offering private classes to get deeper on this. So follow me to stay